Hello everybody, my name's Takriva and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 3, playing as Germany. It's now January 5th, 1940, and this is the year where we probably will invade France, most definitely. We'll also get Norway, need to get it, of course. It's one of the things that I've planned to get. And after that we'll see what happens, really, because we will have to prepare for yeah, this beast over here, the big red one called the Soviet Union. Anyway, there's also always Japan, who will at one point inevitably go to war with the USA, unless we manage to pull them into our faction, which is unlikely, but well, you can try. And also Italy can help us out, we might go into the desert, stuff like that all can happen. But yeah, for now we're still in, it's winter now, so we'll actually switch to the weather map mode. And that doesn't really help us, except for the tooltip. Well, it's freezing. Oh, hello, there's like a cold spell right here in one province. Like, minus 0.4 Celsius, minus 4.3, yeah. That's, huh. It's along the river here, it's a lot colder than the rest of it. So these three provinces are like 4 degrees lower than the rest around it. Must be a cold vortex or something happening over there. But yeah, everywhere it's just freezing. So you can see also the quality of the terrain. So this Sandomierz right now is 100% mud, and 25% of it is frozen. So it's probably not a good idea to try frozen ground. So, despite the fact that it's like rainy and wet, it's still frozen, so it can still basically keep up with stuff. But let's just unpause the game and speed it up back to probably 4 at this rate. Sweden tries to be completely neutral, which is a shame. Luxembourg cancelled our most generous offer. Well, Sweden tries to be neutral, but we are still trying to pull them in. And yeah, that's sad that they are pulling that. But we are influencing Finland very heavily now, so as long as we get them down enough, they will join the faction. Sibay Sanma, it doesn't have enough threat on it. Romania, highest threat as well, so for almost everything it's threat. That's the problem. So for Finland it isn't, so it's the alignment issue, but the rest of them probably just threat, which is actually quite normal for this all to happen. I mean, you're not that big a threat for them to join that basically gunboat diplomacy idea, but yes. How is technology looking? February is the first to be expected, but then there's a whole lot coming in March and in April, a bit in May as well again. We hope to be invading by that time. Now, I did look something up, and to take Norway, you actually... Okay, accepted military access from the UK. The only thing we need to do to invade Norway is to actually take Oslo. And that's all we need to take, so we just need to send in forces probably in both Drammen and Fredrikstad, and then just go in. Would give them 6 money each day in exchange for fuel. I don't want to buy fuel. I am very high on fuel, actually. Wow, that's impressive. I'd much rather get someone to sell me some metal by now. Okay, we have something there. USA will... Well, it's going to be a pain in the ass trying to buy metal from overseas, so that's not going to be possible. Switzerland does have some left over. Actually, if we could get Switzerland all the way towards the Axis, we could invite them as well. That would be a freaking hilarious instance if we can do that. But then they would start influencing themselves back again, because Eidgenössische Sammlung. Hang on, isn't that our party? Let's look for a quick moment. Yes, our party is actually in control over there. So, you know what? I'm just gonna try it. So if we look at Germany, we are influencing Finland, Sweden, and Romania. And nationalist China? Is that us? Or is they are aligning themselves towards us? Okay, interesting. Yeah, we are doing Romania, of course. And Still not enough threat though, but the allies are also influencing. They're aligning themselves towards the allies. Same with Sweden, but Finland doesn't care. Finland is just like, you know what, I'll just go this way. So, while I don't think we can get either of them anymore, but we need to keep Romania close because of reasons. Closely aligned, ideological similarity, yeah. So they are drifting towards the axis though due to ideological similarity. So the problem in Sweden and Romania actually is the fact that our party is not in charge right now. So what we're gonna do is support our party in Romania. And I'm gonna look up Sweden over here. And I'm actually gonna start sending spies into them as well. We have lots left over, so I think we can definitely afford to do that. Espionage, yeah. German-American Bund. There's Republican Party at 9%, Silver Legion at 17%. This is just working very well for us. France, we're not doing anything. Hungary, yeah, we don't need to do anything. They're already part of the Axis. National Spain could help, but I don't think that necessary. Then there's Romania, of course, we're now doing it. Soviet Union, probably once the war starts, we'll have to do something. And actually, wow, the Socialist League is actually quite big in England. That's funny, to be honest. But yeah, other countries, how is... Yeah, Portugal is just a problem that we're too far away and won't be able to push enough threat into them to actually do something. Ah, very good. Our light brigades have arrived, which means I will add them all to our light divisions. Also free up some more production once again. There we go, one more. Also, we do have... Oh, right, we already have our paratroopers that we could send into Norway as well. So if we select them, this one, okay, it does have... I just forgot to give it a leader. Okay. Yeah, I'm scared that it was going to drop the game, but luckily it's still loaded. Ringel, Logistics, and Commando. Commando is really good for paratroopers because you do still need Tula organization. Okay, the other one does have student loaded on. Does that... We have 3 of the planes. Can carry 30 more. Okay, so we could actually carry a 3rd paratrooper regiment in that case. So actually get unloaded. And because I can, I'm actually going to unpause as well, because there's nothing important in the background. But we are going to build another paratrooper regiment, because apparently we can, so we will. Right now their weight is perfectly fine, so... Wow, we're very close to everything being in production. So we might actually have to add more. I did start a lot of submarines. Oh, something finished again. Holy... Wow. This will be our new Kriegsmarine, basically, this guy that I have. So I'm just gonna put it in Kiel for now. It's I think that's the first one. So if we look, that's... Yeah, it has a V, so it's the 5th strength. If I look at the rest, it's actually 4. So this is the first one of the new generation of battleships that is being produced. So over here we have... Yes, that's the first one. The other... There are 2 more that are actually already finished somehow, but... Oh, right. It looks weird because it says it was finished 2-3 weeks ago, but it's just the fact that we just finished one, which adds to our practical knowledge, which increases the speed for the next one, and it calculates it back as well into itself, so that's why it's already done. Also, the cost should drop as well for the next one. They will be put down tomorrow. Still until March for our actual battleships, and as well as the Graf Zeppelin, the first one of our carriers, and then 2 more in September, which is good. Admiral Hipper, Blücher, 6th of October, yeah. Yeah, it won't be until March until we can actually have the fleet sailing, but that should be fine. I guess. We do need more aircraft to cover Western Europe soon. So we have some more stuff, of course. Wait, what? Oh, are these our... Ah, these are our Danish garrisons, actually. Which means they're all here. And I can send this whole corps that is attached to the reserve army right now. Which province doesn't have the infantry again? Yeah, that would be Breda. So all of you strategic redeploy here. And I need the HQ. You will be reattached to the army in Köln. Panzerarmee, Stuttgart. Wait, what? That's here. Oh, wow. We actually have no more room in our regular army. Huh. Well, I'll just put you in Stuttgart for now. Which means you have... Oh, wait. Oh, this is actually a new army that we... Wait, it only has 2 forces? That's a little bit... That's not a lot, is it? No, it's not. Hang on. This has 5, this has 5. Ah, the Fallschirm Corps. Yes, I can detach them and send them straight to Commando. They will be directly linked towards headquarters. Then you can actually be attached to the army in Köln. So we have a full 5. We have these are corps, yeah. So we have 2 full, no, actually 3 full armies with 5 corps and another army corps on the 6th. So that's actually going very well in amount of numbers. And I believe this guy is actually not for the... No, we actually have those already. Oh, is this the first one of our anti-tank brigades? I believe so. Yeah, we have our cavalry incoming for probably Poland and areas beyond. Yeah, it's the first one, isn't it? Yes. Where? Yeah, I did this a while ago, so I need to remember where did I put them. Ah, here they are. Yes, this will be another corps on the border over here. So here we have 6 right now. Yes. Actually, aren't those all? Yeah, they can all come to Saarbrücken then, actually. You will be added to Landau. Then I will make you your own division. Well, corps actually. Which will be the next army corps. That should then be the this one. The 26th Army Corps. So we'll just add it instantly. Army Corps. Okay, you will be attached to the 6th Army, of course. You'll get leader. Not need the best one there is, I think. I'll just take Janneke. That was actually a pretty well-known name. Straube. Yeah, it's a 4, so this is supposed to be a strong army. Regardless. So Janneke. And the division itself also, of course, needs a leader. I will give them Hakel. Just someone random. I mean, not every army has to... At one point you run out of generals anyway, so that's about that. They're all moving away. Ah, yes, of course, I still need to add these to a corps. So we have this with 4. And are you attached? Yes, you are attached to this one, actually. There's the rest of our destroyers are here. Good. Let's look at the production cost. It should have gone down. Yeah, it's already... Oh, it will be like around 4 once it's done. So, hang on, let's return to the... Right, I have those guys over there. And no one in Danzig right now. Am I not producing someone? Haiti would be responsible for the trade. That's perfectly fine. Garrisons, right, these are all of our French garrisons incoming. I don't think... Ah, yes, here's the one for Danzig. It's incoming. So I'm actually going to set up a extra garrison. Yeah, it's just so much stuff to do. Reservenarmee. So this will be the... I think it's the 3rd Corps. Or the 4th. Well, we'll just look it up. So we have the second, the first. Actually, this will then be the 4. No, that's the third. So this is the 4th Sicherungskorps. 4th. Damn it! And what doesn't work? Sicherungskorps. Just a crappy old guy as leader, just to make sure we have all ports under control. Here, you can have it. And yeah, you're not in range of the army, sadly, so I can't. But I can easily pull the army somewhere different. Oh yes, of course, you need to be attached to the reserve. Oh, well, that's useful. It's just not in range of either of them. But I think it's more important to have it in range of the Western Front, so I'm gonna move him for now. And then France gets its own army, probably. Sicherungs, you get to be... That wasn't what I needed to do, so actually disband them again. Yes, I know. It was bad. It's 26th. Danzig will also be added to that one, of course. Then we have one with 3 and another with 4. So if 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So you will be attached to the one in Wolgast. And you will get a crappy leader. Like this guy. Perfect. You will be reattached also to the one in Wolgast. You're over there. So now we have this wharf, the second one. This is the third, which will get the other 2. Hamburg. We need to move this core as well. Hopefully they can reach from Kiel, so I'm gonna try that first. Leader, also again, someone with Old Guard. Same with you. The reason you get someone with Old Guard, if you haven't been watching since I explained it a while ago, the reason you want an Old Guard is because Old Guard doesn't give you as much experience, and you really only need them there to have them there. You only need, well, you do need generals on every division because they do give a lot of bonuses. Same as with other Paradox game, if you don't have a leader on your army, they will fight worse. And so this is the reason why we have someone there. That's good. Still not in range. If I send him to Aarhus, he will still be he will become out of range for this guy, I'm afraid. Yeah, he doesn't have to move far though. Oh, that's a Soviet fleet moving around, okay. Well, I guess I'll send you into Zonderburg, but you can go there once you're done. That will be a while. That one's Lubeck, of course. Yeah, that's Zonderburg. Zonderburg should be fine. More is done. A CAG, okay. Damn it, that needs to be a new CAG fleet then. My CAGs are all in Kiel, so I'll send another. Servan army successfully arrived in Hamburg. Of course, yes, closer to the Dutch. So this is basically the northern... another CAG. You can be added to that group. And you will be added to... What's the province? Landau. Landau. You need to go to the 26th Corps. Sweden stopped aligning towards the United Kingdom. Sweden is taking steps aligning towards Soviet Union. Okay, whoa, we're overproduction, so we'll have to do something. Which actually means that... So, it's pulling itself back north and west at times. So, it's actually... should be able to pull them in much closer. But yeah, since our CAGs are finished, we're actually going to need some new production values again. And I think we're just gonna end up with a couple more divisions. We have enough manpower to add them anyway. And then we can slowly add them to the Eastern Front as well, where we're gonna need... Oh no, our second tank army. That's an even better choice, actually, in my opinion. So let's go back to our actual tank army, which is this one. So we have one light panzer division. That's this one. 2 light armors, an armored car, and an engineer. So, go away paratroopers. So we have 2 light armors, a armored car, and an engineer. We're gonna need at least 4 of these. I think we'll push them like this. If they're done within a year, that's perfectly fine for us. So that's the first one. And by the time they actually get to all the production value here, when the ships and everything else gets finished, well, this frees up like another 15. So the IC does cost a lot for tank divisions, so it will be a while for them to actually get done. But yeah, so that's the first one. Okay. And then we have 2 panzer divisions that are different. So we have 2 armor, motorized and motorized AA. And, oh, that was one too far in. That was way too far in. This guy, yeah, it's the same one, so we need the core. Then we take the 5th Panzer Division. Armor, Waffen-SS tank destroyer. And the 9th is armor, motorized SP artillery. So I don't think I can build more Waffen-SS. Actually, I can. Huh. I thought there was a limit on how many you can have at all. Infantry. Let's see if that's actually set somewhere in the... Somewhere. Secret, no. Theory, no. Actually not sure if it's said anywhere how many you can have of those. Oh well, we'll just try building a couple. So there's a Waffen-SS that had the tank destroyers and 2 regular armor units. So as you can see, it costs 25.65 IC to build just one of these. So yeah, production cost is high. So we'll just add this one, then we'll push away the Waffen-SS, put in a motorized and a motorized AA. Again, it's a lot cheaper, so tank destroyer and the Waffen-SS is probably very expensive. And I believe self-propelled artillery is what we need. Yes, we do. Self-propelled because it's faster that way. Self-propelled is 8, regular artillery is 4 kilometers per hour. And motorized is also 8, regular armor is 7, but they do all get upgraded through tech anyway. But motorized and artillery will always be ahead of regular armor. As you can see here, heavy armor is really slow, while light armor is really fast. Actually, engineers are not that quick in comparison. Might have to get rid of the engineer units, but they are useful. We'll see. Anyway, that's the last one we need to build. Wow, artillery is actually more expensive than the tank destroyer. So all of our panzer divisions, our whole 2nd panzer army is now in the queue. And we suddenly need almost 500 production to make it. But then again, here our multi-rolls are in production and will be finished in February, freeing up another 20 IC. These infantry divisions will free up IC. Every time a ship gets finished, the next ship is cheaper to build. As you can see, the destroyers have gone down by about 0.7 IC each, even though they do take a lot longer to produce, of course. And then there's cavalry being produced and all the other stuff, so it'll get done eventually. And they should become cheaper at one point as well. Also, I've gotten a tip from someone, don't even remember who, to actually change this from 3 to actually just a single submarines when raiding. That also, because that will make them a lot harder to be spotted, and it will also allow us to cover a much larger area. And in fact, in reality, it wasn't until a lot later in the war that actually were wolf packs of larger groups of submarines fighting together, and that was out of necessity because of the high amount of convoys as the war progressed. Because at one point, of course, the Allies realized, you know, we need some actual coverage to help these convoys with escorts. Yeah. Our AT, that's the first AT, so this one will go actually to Primazens, the first one we had. And actually I do need to push in leaders as well here, do not forget. Ah yes, of course, someone with Fortress Buster is useful, as this is the front. Also means I need a leader on this guy. And that should also be a fortress buster for now. And since everyone else is there, I will move the rest of the HQ from Karlsruhe back into Karlsruhe, basically. So we actually get some more forces done. Nationalist Spain, give them energy from... Whoa, we make bank. That's a lot of money. And I wish I could buy metal with. Italy has some metal, some rare materials. How is the Soviet Union actually doing when it comes to resources? If you're actually somewhere on this... Are you not on this list anymore, Soviet Union? Oh no, wait, here they are. They only have a surplus of actual supplies, which is a really shame. Actually losing metals and rare materials right now. Damn. France, yeah, like they will ever sell me stuff. Nationalist China does have some rare materials. Netherlands, that's not gonna happen. UK, USA, Switzerland, don't you want to sell us some stuff? Alright, we were doing that, but then we got sidetracked again. Sell us, nope, they don't want to sell us that. Do they want to sell us this? They do not, that's a shame. Turkey stopped aligning towards the Soviet Union. I guess Turkey is then close to the center? Or, no, wait, they were a lot closer to us, actually. Oh, ideological similarity, which is nice. But again, threat is way too high from others. They are drifting more towards me, so right now what's happening, because Sweden is aligning itself to the other two, one at a time, so it will basically drop down and then back to the right, and it will slowly but surely, should at least, come towards our territory. You've arrived? Yes, you're all in range now. And another one to be added to Primazens. Which means we have our full core here on the border, and lots of cores are being produced. This is good news. Of course. 102%. Yeah, so we're building stuff, so we're slowly losing... Oh god, my tongue. Slowly losing spies again, as well as officers. So I was going to talk about the officers, then look at spies, and I'm like, oh right, we were pushing them into Sweden. So actually, support our party in Sweden, please. That should help at least. Ideological similarity does help the enemy to move. Ah, they should start just steamrolling to our side. Ooh, what is this? Another AT brigade that will be added to Landau. Alright, we also should add some leaders as well. Leader. Here I have this 2 guy. And oh, that's our suppression force actually. So I'll do that in a second. And it should be the last thing we do today. So you will get a 3 with Fortress Buster because I can. So, suppression. Yeah, right now we have all of these here, and if we look, that's the wrong one. Isn't that Revolt risk? So Revolt risk, you can see there's a high Revolt risk over here. So what we're gonna do is, actually close you, is spread these guys out. So we have 1 cavalry and 1, actually I should have put them in Lutz because it's a city. One of you can go there, one of you can go here, there, and I suppose in Warsaw itself. Because we do have our cavalries here, but I don't think they should just be at the front, so that's fun. Okay, I will add you to a group, which will go here, and I will actually attach you to the reserve army for now at least. And we'll call this, you know what, this will just be the 5th Sicherungskorps. Easier to just name it the same. And we'll add some Old Guard leaders to them, because why the hell not. And just this one gets this. And you will get like a trickster with Old Guard. So yeah. Maria Theresia, wow, cavalry division named after the old, well, old as in past, Empress of, well, Archduchess actually of Austria. Yeah, Maria Theresa, actually the playable leader for for Austria. Oh right, we still need to add him to the core, of course. That might help. Damn it, wrong one. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. Yeah, we didn't get that far, but because lots of units got finished this time. Oh right, we forgot someone here. The Kosaken Cavalry Divisione. You know what? Just get combined arms. I don't even care. Yeah, so a lot got finished, and so yeah, that does help. You also go to the Sicherungskorps. It helps us that lots of things have been finished, you know. This is not that good. Is there not a closer army? No, there's actually no space anywhere. You know what? Just go here. Commander des Heers. That works. Yeah, so lots got finished. That took us a lot of time. But, oh, Denmark is actually also in revolt risk. A little bit in the Netherlands as well. So, yeah, you can see. And, of course, Albania in Italy. Yeah. Again, thank you all for watching. I will see you guys later.